Hi everyone, welcome to our Tuesday stream. Oh, it is like a great day to be streaming. It's like 100 degrees at 8 a.m. this morning. It's supposed to hit 111 today, so I think I'm just gonna hang out and work on some Pax Dei skills. We're actually hitting the wrong rock right now. These are all steel. We need wrought iron. You know what? Let's just do it. Go check this. See if any's been down here. Hey, Doug. Hey, I tried to type goodnight to you last night, but I was too slow. I am going to do mining here in Selene for my weaponsmithing. Rakshas is still in Selene. I mean, Arcadia. Where has she been, anyways? When is the big tree? Let me pull up a tree page. Look. It's supposed to be 111 today. I think it already is by like 8 o'clock this morning when I walked out to the office. I'm telling you, it was already piping hot. Yeah, they didn't show up today. I'd be able to show up. I get Rakshas to show up. I can drag him down to a big tree. It's not for another 2 hours. He made all the pieces she wanted too, by the way, and threw them up on the stand outside. She might have to scroll down past the fletching weapons. Yeah, it's not for 2 hours, the great big tree. It's just so far away. Oh, he said super hot. 111 here today. Nice. When we were in Oregon, I think that was like the high every day. It was like 75. It was so awesome. It's been so hot here. I'm worried about a couple of my trees. Trying to water them now in the middle of the night so that the water has a chance. Does that mean it's starting to cool off at night there, or is that high for you? Nice. Nice. Last week it showed us having a cooling trim, but this week they changed it and said it's absolutely going to be extreme heat. Nice. The R's are turning burnt. I have like 3, what are those, cypress trees? And they are in full sun all of the time. They're not taking it too well right now. All I can think to do is start watering them after the sun goes down. Usually we do it in the morning. It's so hot that that water's just evaporating instantly, I think. How pretty. I was on Rakshas's character killing goats all night last night. I meant to say goodbye to you. You were getting ready to end your stream. It was too slow. Rakshas was like, you have to type faster. He's leaving right now. And that's cool. I used to be like that. It's like till I had to be off by 2:30, and that was still mean I was gonna have a pretty good day. Anything past 2:30 in the morning is not going to be a good day. But that's good. They say at least a 30-minute nap resets everything. A little envious that she can go straight to sleep. I don't know what's happened to me. Like when I go to bed, I go to sleep now. I used to be more like you. But for some reason, I just conk now. I hate it because I would get up after everybody in the house has fallen asleep and go play D4 for a while. But now I'm not making it to D4. Which I need to, because I still need, I'm like 60 points away from the blue, that blue fox. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, cute. We're getting a lot of new people in Pax Dei right now. I was excited that we had 2 groups for the dungeon run this past weekend. Like, people are coming back. I think the great thing, though, is that it's summertime. When people disappear, it's cool that they're all having summer. The kids are back and stuff. A little extra time. Oh man, I forgot to send Carly my password to Conan. Yeah. I should have... Actually, let's get that done. Right? Especially in that, like when we were in Oregon, it was the same temperature as much as you have today, and we drank our coffee outside early in the morning. I think everything we ate that we dragged back to the Airbnb, we ate outside. It's just so nice. Can't blame her. Like, this is our winter in the desert. Like, this is where we all go inside till it gets dark, and then you can actually walk around. Yeah, you do. Like the ground's had enough. We learned during the pandemic because everything had to move outside. And you would think that when the sun went down, it would cool off, but it actually was not cooling off. And I guess that the concrete, when the sun goes down, starts to release that heat. So even at night, it's still hot. My car, after work, I'd get in my car. 2 o'clock in the morning? And it would still be 135 inside my car. My phone would scream at me. I'd try to turn it on. It's like, nope. We've been melting for hours. It's a good phone, by the way. iPhones are good phones. Mine sat in a black car every shift for like 12 hours. And it still works. We try to like send out a message that I was on my way home, but my phone was not having that. It's like you turn on the AC and then maybe we'll let your phone home. No, no water rations. Hi, Tio. How's your day going, Tio? Tio, can you make that white bread yet? Have you? Yeah, no water rations. I think like Los Angeles probably does. The desert smells like chlorine right now when you go outside. All the pools are... No, we don't. We have the Colorado River. It comes through. Salton Sea's just down from us. Idlewild has a few little ponds that are still going this time of year. If you go up near the Arizona and California border, there's a bigger river, part of the Colorado up there. Most people go, it's where you go jet skiing and a lot of boats. Do you need anything for that too? That we can help you grab while we're running around? Remember Alan Teal? Come on stream all the time. He said hi on one of my YouTubes. It's like, oh man, Miss Alan. Okay. Yeah, I might even have stockpiles of stuff because I was going to do baking at one point. We seem so busy. You and Ida should make a character on Selene. Go to the dungeon runs with us. Raise that character up. Right. Nice. I met him in D4. He plays D4, but he doesn't watch Twitch. He's just on YouTube. And only on for a little bit, you know, he was like awesome. Like as soon as he got quiet, I knew exactly what he was doing. Like, okay, you know what I gotta go do. Because once you start running those pits and D4, there's no more typing. He's pretty awesome. I mean, he's skilled in D4, so I know he knows when I've been logging in. Yeah, there's no more typing. Right, I gotta get rid of some stuff. I need to get too much sand. So I'm raising armor smithing on my own self. I have decided to stop being a support miner. Start actually doing the skill. Not that I don't like being a support, but that Rakshas doesn't want to do weaponsmithing and slaying. He said that's enough. He's raised weaponsmithing and armor smithing twice now to 40. Do you? Yeah, we should get you in BK and then you guys could just raise the characters in the dungeons. Fast XP. We have a plot in Armenhag that we're gonna redo. You guys could just take that one over. We thought about putting some market stands up there. There's so many builders, they probably make a mint just off of clay and limestone and you see, we bought 2,800 wool yesterday. Thread, I think, though. And we bought a whole entire box of mortar. It was like 100 gold for 100. I bought them all. So the market economy is pretty cool here. You might have a lot of fun with it. I know Steve would be pretty excited to have you in the guild too. Battle Lord, I guess. That's what we knew him as in verse 3. You'd like the skill. They're not, not that VO is bad, but they're very, quiet guild. Very focused on builds and skills. We do have the PvP area with a large group of that back there. We also have a large group that are not. I think they take pretty good care of their last sheep. And then Stormy will be so jealous. Be the fight over Tio. Storm and I will be back to fighting over Tio. I don't think he does. I don't think he does, Dag. I've kind of watched some of the games that he plays when he is part of PAX for a while, and one was like a library book where he just puts the books on the shelf. What was the other one? So he just plays kind of I haven't actually seen somebody playing RPG. Yeah, in Pax Dei. He was one of the very first people I ever met when I was streaming. When I first started streaming, he found me. I would say Tio was probably the very first person to ever sub me. I actually don't think we've ever been apart since then. Who did that Stormy try to get Tio? In verse 1, Tio was one of the very first people to hit level 40 alchemy. Which I have been extremely jealous of. Yes, let me tell you about Tio. And Ida. I miss Ida. I might have started streaming earlier back then, I'm not sure. Because I got to see Ida a lot. That's Tio. Yeah, when we first all started Arcadia. Rack, me, Quad, Ida, Tio, trying to go through a dungeon in our copper, our bronze. We might have been to iron by then. Boy. Yeah. It's awesome to see you guys getting out. To go hiking and stuff on the weekends is good for her. I love the pictures she sends. She looks so happy. You guys make Texas look much better than what I see when I go to Texas. It's cool that they have a lot of nature hikes around San Antonio. Harley used to live next to one when she was in Cedar Park, but then she bought the house, and I don't think there is one close now. Although I could go investigate. All the weapons I've made so far. Just to dump this ore. What just likes about this plate server too is that you can make gold and then just buy all the resources on like Arcadia. Yeah, that would be awesome too. We miss it. When we lived in before we got this house, we lived in an apartment that was close to hiking trails, like huge. It's called the Bump and Grind actually, and we would go up that every single day, sometimes twice a day if we had the time. Every single day. We really miss that. It was just really easy because we could walk to it. Like 3 miles uphill. I needed to make big boxes last night, but Rakshas is insistent on not getting a skill. So he could only make these little boxes. We did usually do, well, in the deserts it's hard to have a rough terrain. But I would say for the desert it was pretty rough terrain. Not a lot of vegetation there. Yeah, I see you taking pictures. Right. They came out to my office this morning and it was already I was telling you it had to have been 100. It says our high is 111 today. Supposed to stay over 100 all week. This is where summer starts to get hard. It's like cool for the he's pretty awesome for the first couple months. And then August comes. Nice. You guys have that humidity. No storm, too? I thought we were going to get a storm. Last weekend, we had big clouds in the sky and it was so hot. Yeah, they just moved on. Bummed. Can handle a good thunderstorm. Right. We could use some moisture around here. We have a lot of Texans over here. Odette is from the same town as you too. She's from San Antonio. Not sure where Cowboy's from. A lot of Texans and a lot of people from Michigan. Oh, in Canada. Oh, in Australia. Like those are the most popular. Australia, it's winter time right now, though. This is a good winter game. That's awesome. That would be so funny. That would make my day. Kids don't quite talk like Texans yet. Y'all. It's up there. That's nice. We went to New Mexico this summer to drop off Avery. I tried to go to a Tex-Mex restaurant, but the kids wouldn't let me do it. I guess in certain places it's not as good as others. What is Tex-Mex speech? Thanks for the follow. VW. That is awesome. Thank you. Welcome to chat. I tell you what, I like it too. Welcome into our stream today. We are working on weaponsmithing. So today we are trying to gather the resources we need to move on. Like now I need linseed oil, so I need to grab some linseed flax. Oh, cool. I get what you're trying to say. Yeah. Check something. It's already on medium. Dang. Yeah, I do sometimes. You can hear it in your speech. You definitely have an accent. Yeah, well, definitely he does. But to like me, it's an accent. There was a player here, he's moved on to some other games, but he was from the UK. Um, and his accent, oh my God. Like when he was just smooth talking, I could understand it, but when he got excited about something, not a word. I could not understand one single word. His accent was so strong. And he was having me do some stuff for him. I was doing some stuff for him while I was at work. I think we were raising armor smithing. Yeah, armor smithing. And like he would tell me what he would need, and I would be like, "Could you maybe write that down?" It his accent was so strong. I would try to trick him into writing it down so that I would, because I didn't want to tell him I couldn't understand a word. Like I think maybe he was Scottish or something. Like it was a strong accent when right he needed to, and I never wanted to tell him. So just be like, you know, like I'm not sure I understand completely. Could maybe just leave me a list somewhere. But he was as strong as like when he was telling a story or something. It cracked me up. Yeah, I'd have to mute myself so I could stop laughing. No idea what he just said. And you didn't want to stop him from talking because it was pretty funny. Oh, it's hilarious. That's a good idea too. Like he would only tell me he was from the UK, but he had to have been like from Scotland or something, because that was one hell of an accent. Was it your birthday yet? Happy birthday. Did I miss it? Oh, it's coming up next, today's like, what, the 26th? You having a weekend birthday? 25th. Whoa, your birthday's on a Sunday. That's awesome. I love weekend birthdays. Then you don't have to wait for the weekend. Your birthday's actually on the weekend. Just this Sunday even. Happy birthday. 41. No way. And I like your job a lot. Are they hiring? So they have a big celebration for all the August birthdays plus this. That's crazy, too. That is so awesome. I know driving to work and back is going to be kind of hard for me. I can do it. It's only a 20-hour drive. Maybe a little short. It might only be 19 San Antonio. This is great company he works for. Yes, yes, exactly. Tell me, you getting a little gray yet? You have a little streak of gray yet? Yeah, like it. Well, the cool thing about a beard is you can just shave it off when you don't want to be gray anymore. Yeah, right. Actually, I saw a little bit of that too. He has it like in the perfect area too. Just does this little flip with his, like, with his bangs, kind of. They're not really bangs, kind of are though. He does a little flip. It's a little gray streak. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I see all those teenage girls in your photos there, Tio. You gotta have at least one gray by now. Pretty sure Miss Carly is what got Rakshas. Pretty. Wow, those guys all built so well together. I think that's Timberlane and K-Dip. I'm not sure who else is over there. Hi, Michael. 20 stream streak. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for that. I'm going to rotate between mining and I need flaxseed, but I can't toss out the flax because I need that too. So complicated. Baby face. I like it. You have the dimples when you smile? I should go look at your pictures. Rakshas has dimples. Pretty cute. That's the dimples. I'm saying that Rakshas might actually be two now that I think about his family. Yeah. He's never lost his dimples either. Yeah, always has them. I think on little kids are a little more, you see them a little more often. But then they tend to outgrow them, I think. That's an awesome castle someone put up. 6. Welcome to chat. Oh, look here. We have some awesome. I could do some raisins. I'll take that. Take that. Ooh, silver earrings. Could change my earrings out. 3 boxes, guys. Hey, that's nice. Get some level 20 axes wrought iron in there. Is she streaming too? Look, Toadette. Cute. She's a sweetheart. We love Toadette. Hey, Dips, good builder. Oh, this is all him. I did not know that. Crazy. It's pretty awesome. I knew this part was, but I didn't know it went that far back. Oh man, he hid the secret boxes. Oh, this must be his new you're a new person and you start in Toulouse, you're going to find a lot of stuff for free. Look at this. Although I need to do that too. A bunch of armor I need to toss. I need to see Toadette. She's got some summer ale. Yeah, the last few times I've gone to find her, I haven't seen her. You see, she was having some kind of allergies or something. Was she going to summer vacation? If this was Diablo, you would stand here and wait for something to spawn. What's this black spot? Hugh, have you met Pixie? She actually has a shrine in Arcadia, the Valkyrie one. It was stormy. I'm probably not going to go to the Big Tree Dag, but there were some new people. They might show up out there. Take a picture of this. This would be cute. Arm and hack on the river build right there. See if we can get some hints from. Been a while since I've used any of this material. These heart boxes, usually free items. If anybody new is watching? If I do disappear, it is because it's heat related. Main house, this wouldn't happen, but I built a game room. And didn't realize when I built it how hot it would be out here without a main AC. Gotta have a window unit we just bought. It's awesome, but it can 111 is hard on any AC. By the end of summer in the desert, you get tired of hearing your AC go off all the time. It's exhausting. The guy's house full? It was red. Let's go look. What's down here? Nice spot. I always wanted that spot there, but that house has never fallen and I've never seen anybody. Oh no. That was a new sprinkler system? Misting system, right? Is that the water bill? Or the power bill, too? Is that a good cry or a bad cry? I know I went the wrong way. You should put that on solar. There's the electric bill. Yeah, thing is crazy. No, I think that I'm trying to talk about just into putting solar on the shop just to run all the outside lights. For now, just experiment with it. We have the lights across our yard. He says if we're going to keep driving to Texas, we might have to consider a Tesla. Yeah. Here too. We'll be able to turn the AC off. As soon as it starts to cool down a little. Right now it has to run full time. Yeah. Who's Rocky? We go to Texas. We were gonna fly to Texas this time. Right, right. We're he needs to. He would probably be a good pilot, except I don't think he would take to it. Yeah, grandson has that. We bought it for him for Christmas. Year before last. That freaking thing was expensive. It's pretty cool though. He knows everything about airplanes. That's just gonna be a pilot someday. No, he has, yeah, he has everything. We all pitched in to make sure that he got all of it. I think it's on his computer though. I don't think it's on Xbox. Yeah, it's just like a real cockpit. Real flights, real airports. And then he has that app on his phone too, so he can tell me what plane is flying over the top of my house. Yeah, this is really good for him, though. He wants to be a pilot. We're hoping this helps. And then we're hoping that Grandma can fly anywhere she wants. He's old enough to become a pilot. I probably have to fight his mom for a free ticket. She flies all over the place for free already. Damn, Tio. I want Grace to do this, but oh man, Grace is so hard to come by here. Rid of those ads. That's it, guys. Be right back. This directs us home. Hi, Pixel. Hey, thanks for chatting with me today, Tio. That was awesome. Anyways, think about that character. Let us know. And have a safe trip home. Peace, Tio. Lie to hi for me when you get home. Looking for the praise, yeah. Hey, Pixie, no. I never go to the big tree. Like, never. I think when I first got the shrine, I went to the big tree a few times. But, eh.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me?
You can't hear me, Doug? Did have it muted though for a couple of minutes there. It was quiet. I think I might have muted it. Yeah, we never go to the big tree. It's just such a long run for me, and if there's a lot of people and it's just me, it doesn't like really pay off. I end up going home with like 16 wood or something, so I stopped doing the big tree a long time ago. Oh, hi, Tech. Pixie usually has a pretty big group though, like it's pretty cool for her. Yeah, we did see a new guild out chopping our trees yesterday. And the very first one, Rakshas ran across and they said they just wanted to see the tree. They just wanted one piece of wood so they could see the wood. But then I went to do the next tree and they literally were chopping that one down. And then I asked them if they could do, because it was a 2-tree spawn, if they could do Dehut, and I would do Hosanna because I was already there. And she showed up as Hosanna. They actually did try to give me the wood. We told them they didn't have to give me the wood. Like, I was just curious as, like, are they there to start a shrine? Because the guy said they were just curious and they just wanted one piece of wood. And that was turning into a big thing, so I just asked what shrine they were taking. So it does look like they want a shrine. up by my shrine, actually. I wish Pixie would have taken Bar. We would have owned the whole east side. We would have been the east side. Only we actually have a Discord that says east side. And everybody's an alliance on the east side. Yeah, so there could be a couple more people up there today. What was her name? Blue Iris? And his name, I forgot. It was pretty easy to remember also. Blue Iris just followed me around the rest of back to my base and stuff with her. I think she speaks very good English. She has some slang English down. Yeah, so that was kind of strange. Because Rakshas sets me up for the first tree. Usually not up that early. So he was telling me that if I seen them, they're just there to... They'd never seen a tree before. And that they... So I read the conversation and just didn't think anything of it until I seen them chopping trees. You seem a little upset with me for wanting to know. But, you know, helps me wrap my brain around it. Do you think you might see more at the big tree today? Pull her up. I'll pull her up and see how she's doing. She hasn't been on for a while. All right, let's see. Let's find Pixie. Oh wait, there's nobody chopping the big tree. What the heck? Is that a double or? No, that's a double. Is it admin?
And it is, I feel like the developing it is just taking
Like, Jack, if it was all of us going, I would go. Like Saturday, if it was me, you, Tio, and Rakshas, I would definitely go. But like, I don't feel like I've seen Pixie on too much lately. So I do feel like there's a certain amount of people who only log in on Tuesday and Saturday. So kind of let that be. Which is, even here, like, Banished Knights will do the same thing. Kind of not do, kind of, it's like getting Tuesday and Saturday off. Because the big guilds log in for, they stop what other game they're playing and log in for the big trees. Honestly, like, what are we at? Like, if we were to combine, I think we're running close to 5,000 wood between both shrines. Yeah, they do. I think even Germania down there play on a different server. You mean our wood? Yeah, that's just what's left over, let alone what we've used to level up the shrine. I am unsure. Like, Rakshas told me I could level up the shrine now that he's heard from mainframe. But, I'm not... I have some devious thoughts on that. That we'll have to deviously discuss off stream. Yeah. What are we? Oh, we would be 11, level 12. I have the gold to level it, but yeah, just haven't yet. Yeah, great minds think alike. Rakshas thinks the same, but he's like, that would be like 2 more trees. Dang, dang. Yes, you're right. I was not thinking. I thought that way before, but I'm like, eh. But after yesterday, I'm like, wait, what? What shrine? Is that awful? I did try that. I did try that. And you have to deal with me. If you come up here and I'm on every single day. Yeah, I did kind of. I was just telling them that I'm not trying to be grumpy or anything. It's just that we've seen a lot of shrines fall. So I was trying to be diplomatic. You can't sell the wood. Like, I also want to make sure they're not trying to put it on a market stand because nobody's going to buy it. Because if I have that much, and Germania has just 1 shrine, and they've been cutting that big tree since the launch of the shrines, they must have stacks and stacks of wood. Oh, it was a very hard moment. Rakshas is like, we're not ready to start that yet. Be nice. We are actually ready, but he likes being able to cut trees in peace. Rakshas, Dagosaurus knows me too well. Talk her off the ledge. You can tell I'm spoiled. I'm like, why do you feel like this? What's going on? You have 2 shrines, too much wood, and you're like, who's chopping my trees? Eventually, I have to face the fact that someone's gonna chop my trees. Oh, fun. Gotta have fun, right? I think mostly it was just that that wasn't the story they gave Rakshas early in the morning, and then it changed. I think he was pretty mad at me though for digging, because I was digging pretty hard. Like, what's your intent in Lioness? Well, gone as far as I can go. Poor Rakshas. This morning he's like, they're not there. They're not there this morning. Yeah, everybody kind of does. That's what it is. You're right, Doug. That's the thing. Like, everybody's like, I'm here and here. Like, a long time ago, we all called it on Discord, you know, because people were complaining, and Rakshas and I, like, in our area, we get the first two trees always. And then someone else is like, we're going to do this down here. I think it was when Skaldar had a shrine out there that people kind of started like calling what they would like. I mean, technically we do it in Slain too. No, they said that they were going to take, it starts with a C. It's like right up, right close to my shrine. It's the closest one. Other than the gate, I don't know why they wouldn't go to the one up on top. Has more resources. So yeah, they could have been bullshitting, but he seemed a little dramatic on his parting. He was logging out. Yeah, they said 3 weeks. They've been on Arcadia for 3 weeks. Yeah, it is. Brace myself. Doesn't mean I have to be nice about it, Dag. I might change my ways. Need a rock box. Where did I put the rock box? Yeah, I think Rakshas was kind of agreeing to that, but it was super, super hard. But she is using us. They are using steel chopping axes. And they've said they've been here for 3 weeks. Devil in the cave. You see that build yesterday after we raided Steiner? It's insanely awesome. I can't believe that Steiner has never built a house, built anything in the game. That was crazy. Like in verse 3, that was 204 plots. him not building. I don't know. He just Bernhardt. There was Bernhardt and two other builders. That Bernhardt is pretty much the coordinator and main builder, I think. But I know in verse 3 there was 3 of them. So I would see the other 2 running around. I forgot. I knew one of the other ones too. I forgot what his name was. And then the third one seemed to be very shy. And then I think there was a girl builder too. She was working on the other side, which was like a fishing village. I was lucky in verse 3 because Alex came in, told me I should check it out. I did not realize for a long time that Bernhardt was his character's name. Took me a while to connect the dots, so that was pretty cool. It's super sweet of them to show up for the BK, but it's already at 0. Well, it took a long time to do the mining this time. Guess we go back. No. Dang it. You can it. Well, that cost me a ton. Guess we'll go get flax now. Got an axe pick. So years ago, when I first met Rack, he had this habit of adding a B to the end of everybody's name. Like Carby, Danby. Wow. Austin, Texas. What kind of house did they buy? They buy a big ranch out there? Houston, right? Houston, Texas. They got a small house by the lake. Oh, wow. That another cult forming? Kidding. I'm kidding. Wow. Wait, what? Maybe it is another cult forming. That's the first thing Rakshas does. Pull his phone out. I'll be like, oh, it's so pretty. And he'll be like, no, it's actually not pretty. Get back in the car. Mosquitoes suck. Apparently, so does your tick population right now. Although not as bad as the Northeast. It's crazy that they had an anti-deer killing up there and now the ticks have overran the place. No, that's not in Michigan. It's further north. Northeast, where they show the tick population being crazy solid infestation. I was watching the news and they were saying that it was because they have an anti-hunting, so the deer population is out of control. Yeah. You know how much ticks like deer? Deer ticks and regular ticks. Have you seen? I mean, they show Michigan too as being pretty heavy, but not like up there. I guess they have to find a way to thin out the deer population. Try and get the ticks under control. That's some scary stuff. Because I really like red meat. Apparently, the ticks that they have make it so you can't eat red meat without getting sick. Wow. These actually look like blackberries. Pretty cool. Yeah. I'm pretty blessed with the tick thing. Because we grew up in Oregon and they're there, but mostly just the dogs get them. Let's do that. This is Wolfenstein's homeland build. Gorgeous. Barking Snow build is so pretty. I love the add-on. Feeling there's not gonna be blue here. I mean, a spinning wheel. Great view from here. Just here spinning well. Yes. A sign. It's full of arrows. So pretty. Working as an awesome builder. If I could get him to go to Arcadia and build on top of my shrine, it'd be so cool. The arrows is pretty awesome. I followed him. That was a great path. need to make this to make the Lindsay, because we need to make... we need it for our weaponsmithing. Oh yeah. It is right. Nope. Right here. It's gonna always be in this area. It's very hard to see because it blends in really well. In Linus, it's up above where we go kill the ghosts in Brazil. It pretty much only grows in the Whispering Woods. Yeah, I think I set them down to medium because they're still on medium. Let me see. I'll show you what it looks like. You'll see. Like it just blends in with the... I still have it. Right here. So that's starwort. She's very light, but it's tall. So you can usually see it. But it blends right in with the white background, everything up there. So it can be tricky. It took a long time for Rakshas to find it. Like, no. Because I've had to gather it a few times because he's done weaponsmithing a few times, so... and I was responsible for finding starwort. I think it's actually used on the... we're making these right now. Tomb Staff of Zephyr 3. If you need one. So then he turns them into extract over here. Starwort. Yeah, you're gonna want to set your graphics down. Oh, really? I think Rakshas is almost 40 in both now. I think he said one more level on the Zephyr? No, on the Sylvan. His Zephyr's been 40 for a long time. Very long time. I think I'm going to jump off here. I'm just going to be doing this for a while. But I will take you over to raid Pixie so you can see the big tree. Is she doing a big tree or is that a small tree now? Oh, she's smalling up some trees now. Yeah, this has been a great Tuesday. You guys are awesome. Make my game so much fun. Dashboard. What are these days? Oh, get it all right. Okay, let's raid Pixie. She is over there chopping some trees. Where's she at? Right there she is. Let's get her up. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue to work. Hopefully I'm 25 by the next time I see you. All right, everybody, have a great afternoon, evening.